doing a video for Algernon for March 16th. I'm looking at your notes here as I do this. March 16th. And here we go. Remember, when you use the expression at first, it always means there's a change later. For example, if you say, at first I didn't like natto, it means I like natto now. When you use the word first, it's usually used in steps. First do this, then do that, then do that. Or first this, second that, third that. First turn on the computer, next plug in the microphone, etc. First is also used for reasons. And especially the expression first of all. For example, if I tell you, why don't you buy another computer? You can say, first of all, I don't have enough money. Second of all, I don't really need one. Or first, I don't have enough money. And secondly, I don't need one. If you want to download movies, you can download them at keepvid.com. Okay. We went through that script, and we got the some of the expressions here. Colin Firth wins at the Golden Globes. This is the title of the video. Thank you. I want to thank you, Hollywood Foreign Press, getting through the mid-stage of your life with your dignity and your judgment intact. Can be somewhat precarious. The word precarious is just a very fancy word for dangerous or difficult. The whole idea in English is that amidst when people get to be middle-aged, I feel like I've done this video before. Have I done this video before? When people reach middle age, they start to feel like they're not young anymore. So they start doing crazy things like dating young girls or riding or buying a sports car. That's typical, like a convertible, right? So that's considered kind of embarrassing or undignified. So you want to keep your dignity if you're a middle-aged man, like Colin Firth. So he said, getting through your middle age, getting over that idea, I'm middle-aged, is difficult because many people lose their dignity. And I'm trying to keep my dignity intact, meaning not broken, complete. Somewhat is just a little. I'm somewhat tired. Are you hungry? Somewhat. It's a bit formal, but we can use it. Then he says, and sometimes all you need is a little bit of gentle reassurance to keep you on track. On track is in the right direction. I'm on track. Keeping on track. A bit is a little. Remember, a little is often used in negative. I'm a bit tired. In this case, a little bit of a gentle reassurance. In this case, not negative. Yeah, rare. Usually negative. Not always, I guess. Reassurance is to give somebody confidence that they can do it. I reassure you. I kind of like almost like nagusameru. Daijoubu. I reassure you. I don't know. He says, I don't know if this qualifies as gentle reassurance because he's holding a prize. It's a big prize, so it's not exactly gentle. But right now, all that stands between me and a Harley Davidson. This is all that stands between me and a Harley Davidson. Well, of course, in this case, Harley Davidson motorcycle. So, thanks to this prize, I no longer feel the urge to buy a Harley Davidson motorcycle. I feel like maybe I can survive without a Harley Davidson motorcycle. Because getting a Harley Davidson motorcycle at my age would be embarrassing. Okay. On purpose, of course, is wazato. By accident is fui ni or, machigaete. I like the word inadvertently. For example, I inadvertently locked my keys in the car. Something like that. Okay, to participate in class is a little bit different than to attend the class. If we attend class, it just means iru. I'm in class. I attended class. Participate means take part, means activity, do something. Kangae sasete kudasai in English. There are a few ways. They're all very useful. Let me think it over. Let me get back to you. Let me sleep on it. Let me read these in order. Let me think it over. Let me think on it. Let me sleep on it. The first and the last are the most common. You can also say, I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you later. Ima no tokoro, for the time being, for now, temporarily. Forever is for good, permanently. He moved back to America for good. Mo Nihon ni kaite konai. He moved back to America for good. Okay. Kaze o naorimashita wa I got rid of my cold. I got over my cold. Sometimes nakanaka kaze ga naoranai wa I can't seem to shake this cold. I can't seem to get better. An excellent expression is the word a rain check. And we usually say, I'll take a rain check. Or very simply, rain check. Rain check, please. I'll take a rain check. I better take a rain check. It just means, konkai wa chotto yametoku. And then usually we give a reason. Like, I better take a rain check. I have to work. I have to get up early tomorrow. Okay. Then we studied the king's speech and we studied the expressions, is anyone there? Which can be used for a dark room or the telephone. Is anyone there? Is anyone there? The loo is not old-fashioned, but Americans don't use it. British people use it, the loo. There you are. There it is used when you're looking for something. There it is. I was looking for this. Remember, reception is uketsuke no hito. A reception is uketsuke or nijikai, or when you have a telephone, if you can't get a phone call, you know, say, ooh, reception is bad. I can't seem to get the phone signal. The signal is weak. Reception is bad. Okay. The reception in this area is terrible, or the reception in this room is terrible. Here are the example sentences. Leave your keys at the reception. For example, at a hotel. Another example. Are you going to his wedding reception? That's nijikai. My iPhone has no reception in this room. The reception in this area is terrible. Okay. The next word, keep adjective. Try to keep something keyoshi. I try to keep Maggie healthy. I try to keep Kumiko interested. I try to keep Yumiko interested. I try to keep all my students interested. Keep somebody keyoshi or keep myself keyoshi. I try to keep young. I don't have to say keep myself young, just keep young. I try to keep slim. I try to keep strong. Okay? All right. What's the difference between content and content? Content is nayo or nakami. Content is happiness. Put the contents of your pockets on the table. Okay. Content is happy. This is the degrees, remember. Ecstatic, happy, glad, pleased. Content? Yeah. Satisfied. Good. Now, content is often used when someone does something. We often say this, like kind of sono mama de, not exactly ureshi, but manzoku. For example, Maggie is content to just sit in the sun. She's very happy just doing nothing. Content to sit on the couch. Content to just drink beer. Okay. So that could eat kind of feeling. Okay. Let's go on. Slightly adjective. Slight meishi. I have a slight cold. I'm slightly cold. I have a slight cold. I'm slightly cold. Awkward is fuyukai or uncomfortable. If I get into the elevator with my wife and the door opens and my ex-girlfriend gets into the elevator, that's a little uncomfortable. I'm afraid plus bad news. Moshiwake nai, warui kedo, you know, those kind of expressions. What's another one? Moshiwake nai, warui kedo, gomeiwaku kaketaru, kind of that kind of, you know, stuff. So I'm afraid not. I'm afraid so. Sometimes it just means I think so. I don't think so. For example, do you think it's going to rain tomorrow? I'm afraid so. So da yo ne. Too bad. How was your TOEIC test? I'm afraid I didn't do well. Next word is impediment. Ped means foot, right? Ped like pedal, pedestrian. Impediment, im is against, so ped means go forward, im means stop, impediment is shogai, or something that is kind of an obstacle. He has a speech impediment. In Japanese, you say domori or kitsuon, and in English, that's a stutter or a stammer. A defect is a noun, and it's a flaw. Defective is an adjective, and we often use defective to describe things that are broken. For example, this telephone is defective. Or this shirt is defective. There's a button missing or something. Promise is yakusoku, but promising means someone has some kind of hope or expectation of success. He has a lot of promise. He will succeed, I think. He has a promising future or career. He is a promising young doctor or golfer. The word see has 5 meanings. I can see the tree, ability. See a friend after class, just meet. Are you dating anyone? Are you seeing anyone? That's romantic. I see. Aha, wakatta, right? And last one, you should see a doctor, which means actually the doctor should examine you. You should go to a doctor and he should examine you. Number 12, he is sure of himself. He's very confident. I'm not very sure of myself. I'm not so confident. What's the difference between require and need? Of course, require is a little bit more formal. Need is more personable. But you can use them sometimes in the same situation, but the nuance is a little bit different. If you go to a bank, they will use the word require. The bank requires all loans to be backed by collateral. Collateral is temple. They require a guarantee. I require you is never said. I need you might be romantic. Now, a boss might use either. For example, I will require you to be here by 9 a.m. every day is very formal, but the boss might also say, I need you to be here by 9 a.m. I need you to. I need you to is also soft command. Like if you go to an office, if you go to a doctor's office, the woman might say, I need you to fill out this form. So the kaite ne, I need you to fill out this form. Teaching requires patience. Teaching needs patience. We don't really say, but if you said it, people would understand. So. But you need to be patient if you want to be a teacher. That's my opinion. Need. そんなようなもんだは something of that nature, but more conversational, something like that. Something like that. To have somebody verb is the してもらう form. I had her come to school every day. Hubby is casual English for husband, and Americans use it as well. ちょっとだけ夜は pop by, drop by, stop by. Pop in, drop in, stop in. There's one more expression called swing by, but we never say swing in. Would is very useful for negotiation, and I never see this taught in other English books, but would is used when you're not finished setting up something. For example, the conversation, I can't come tomorrow. Can we reschedule? Sure. When is good for you? When is good for you? Or when would be good for you, then we know. When would be good for you? Monday would be good for me. Are you free? Oh no, Monday's no good. I'm busy all day. Would Tuesday be okay? Tuesday is good. Isもう大丈夫だよ. Okay. Great. Let's make it Tuesday. Make it もう決めるね. Let's make it Tuesday. Let's make it 2 o'clock. Frank is honest. Frankly, honestly. To appraise is to examine and judge. We also have appraiser. That's a job. A person who examines and judges or gives a value to something. And an appraisal is a piece of paper that has something on it. Okay. We'll take it from there. We'll decide what to do then. I'll take it from here. I'll control the situation now. Turf is land and sea. Surf and turf is seafood, meat and chicken. This expression you often see on menus. When you look at a menu, it'll often have a turf and surf section. Okay, that's all for now. Thank you for watching, and I'm sorry this is so late, but I've been really busy. Okay, I'll try to get the next one out soon. Thank you, and see you soon.